It looks like Shakur is finally getting the big fights he always wanted. For months, we've seen verbal exchanges between Shakur, Haney, Tank, and others in this division, all saying no to Haney.
Champ, you're on the same side of the street, dude. I don't get that big.
However, with Shakur recently meeting Turkey, things might just start going well for him, as a fight between him and Devin has been confirmed for the Riyadh season.
Shakur, he said a lot. Well, he don't fight nobody. We don't see him fight nobody. We ain't seen it. All these guys is in the Devin Haney sweepstakes. He's still in it. He's still a guy that I'm interested in fighting.
Now, initially, the talk that was coming out of Turkey was a possible fight between Devin and Tank. We all had been eagerly waiting for a battle between these two undefeated fighters, with Turki Al-Sheikh himself expressing a strong desire to bring this mega fight to Saudi Arabia. Al-Sheikh is now a name that is becoming part of boxing. He has recently been organizing massive events, and it's with this power that he even reached out to Gervonta's manager, Al Heyman, to get the ball rolling. He made it clear that he wanted Haney in his country, with plans to make it happen in 2024.
He don't even call out Tank, and Tank is champion in his weight class. So he don't mention Tank at all.
I want him, Gervonta Davis, and I send a message now to Al Heyman. Let's do the job, brother. I want to see Haney in my country. I will try to do it in 2024, said His Excellency Turki Al-Sheikh to DAZN Boxing. The idea of Haney taking on Davis was interesting. Both fighters are at the top of their game, with Gervonta's power and Haney's slick boxing skills promising a clash of styles that fans would love to see. But just as the excitement was building, a new twist emerged. The fight between Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson was suddenly confirmed, catching everyone by surprise.
That would be Devin, that would be Shakur, and Tank Davis himself.
You got the last one right. That's the only person that can beat me, Gervonta Davis. That's the only person. Them niggas cannot touch me.
In the case of Shakur, this was not the original plan either. Originally, Shakur Stevenson was set to fight William Zepeda, a fight that many believed would be another stepping stone for Stevenson as he continued to make his mark in the lightweight division. But after meeting with Turkey in the night of Ortiz's fight, the plans changed dramatically. Stevenson, known for his adaptability and hunger for big challenges, saw an opportunity that was too good to pass up. The idea of a fight between Shakur and Haney is electrifying to Turkey. Both fighters are young, undefeated, and highly skilled. Haney, who holds a perfect record, has been seeking a challenge worthy of his talents. Stevenson, with his impeccable defense and growing reputation, fits the bill perfectly. The decision to shift from Zepeda to Haney not only raises the stakes for Stevenson, but also adds a level of unpredictability that makes this matchup even more compelling.
If I could pick, it's either Lomachenko, and if they go fight each other, I say Zepeda. Why Zepeda keep saying my name and clout chasing me and then won't fight me? I don't think he should get a pass for that either.
Throughout the months, Turki Al-Sheikh's involvement has been a game changer for the sport. His ambition to bring the biggest names in boxing to Saudi Arabia is no secret, and his success in doing so has already turned the Middle East into a new epicenter for the sport. From heavyweight showdowns to now possibly the most anticipated lightweight clash of the year, Al-Sheikh is proving that Saudi Arabia is becoming the go-to destination for marquee fights.
Hey, for now, bro. For now.
Al-Sheikh's excitement about the Haney versus Shakur fight is evident. He sees this fight as not just another boxing event, but as a spectacle that will draw global attention. He also believes that the skills and styles of both fighters will make for a memorable night, one that could redefine the lightweight division.
Oh, he lunges in. Right hand jab from Shakur, and there is the movement.
This is the fight fans have been waiting for. Shakur and Haney are the future of boxing, and bringing them together in Riyadh is going to be something special, Turki Al-Sheikh said. His enthusiasm is backed by his track record of pulling off major events, and there's no doubt he's fully invested in making this fight a success.
Because I want to prove myself, but I also want these guys to fight each other too. You know, I want these guys to prove that they that too. I'm not gonna be I can't be the only guy that's fighting and they only fight me.
The confirmation of Shakur Stevenson versus Devin Haney isn't just another boxing match. It's a defining moment for both fighters. For Haney, it's a chance to solidify his claim as the best lightweight in the world. He's been chasing big fights, and while a clash with Gervonta Davis would have been monumental, a bout with Shakur Stevenson is just as significant. Haney has been vocal about wanting to face the best, and now he has the chance to prove himself against one of the most technically gifted fighters in the division.
Tell them they're still on that side. If we ain't fighting each other, keep my name out y'all mouth, bro.
For Shakur Stevenson, this fight is an opportunity to catapult himself to superstardom, and there's no doubt to that. He's been steadily climbing the ranks, and a victory over Haney would place him firmly among the elite. Stevenson has always been known for his defensive prowess and ring IQ, but this fight will test him in ways he hasn't been tested before. Haney's speed, reach, and tactical approach present a unique challenge, and how Stevenson responds will define his career moving forward. The lead up to this fight has been anything but straightforward. Both Shakur and Haney have been eyeing each other for some time, with both camps expressing interest in a showdown. The two fighters have traded words in the past, with each claiming to be the superior boxer. This rivalry has been brewing, and now, with the fight confirmed for Riyadh season, it's set to boil over. Haney's camp has been pushing for high-profile fights, and Shakur's rise in the division made him a natural target. The two fighters have styles that contrast yet complement each other, promising a bout that will be as much a chess match as it is a physical contest.
The storyline is Shakur outboxing and being slick and moving away. That's not the case right now, but then Valdez allows Shakur Stevenson to...
Turki Al-Sheikh's vision for this fight goes beyond just the spectacle. He sees it as a big moment for boxing, one that could inspire a new generation of fans. Boxing needs fights like this, he said. When you have two young, undefeated champions willing to put it all on the line, it's something special. It's what the sport needs. Al-Sheikh believes that the Shakur versus Haney fight will not only draw massive crowds, but also help elevate the sport to new heights. By bringing this fight to Saudi Arabia, he's continuing to expand the global reach of boxing, showing that the sport can thrive outside its traditional strongholds. His commitment to making this fight happen is a testament to his belief in the power of boxing to unite fans from all over the world. With the fight now confirmed, all eyes are on Haney and Shakur as they prepare for what could be the biggest fight of their careers. Both fighters will be under immense pressure to perform, knowing that a win could define their legacies. This comes after a long period of Shakur Stevenson waiting for this fight. The Newark native, a two-division champion and former Olympic silver medalist, had been eyeing the opportunity to add another title to his already impressive resume. This time, the target was the undisputed lightweight champion Devin Haney. But after weeks of stalled negotiations, Stevenson's team decided to take matters into their own hands.
He had power, and it looked like it was just his night.
It had been confirmed that Stevenson's management officially contacted the World Boxing Council to enforce a mandatory title fight against Haney. This move was a clear indication that Stevenson was ready to take on the challenge and was not going to let the opportunity slip through his fingers. He was determined to claim his place as a three-division champion. Consistent with WBC Rule 3.7, Shakur Stevenson has been designated the mandatory challenger for lightweight champion Devin Haney, said Josh Dubin, one of Stevenson's co-managers, in a letter to the WBC. The letter, which was also obtained by BoxingScene.com, expressed the frustrations of Stevenson's team, who had been trying to negotiate a fight with Haney, but had made little progress. "We have tried for the last several weeks to negotiate a bout with Mr. Haney on Mr. Stevenson's behalf, but we have not made much progress," Dubin continued.
Champ, you're on the same side of the street, Dad.
I don't get that bad.
This statement highlighted the determination and persistence of Stevenson and his team. They had done everything in their power to secure the fight, but with negotiations stalling, they had no choice but to ask the WBC to officially order the bout. The WBC's intervention would set the stage for a 30-day free negotiations period, during which both parties would have the opportunity to reach an agreement. If an agreement could not be reached, the fight would proceed to a purse bid. Stevenson, who is managed by Dubin and James Prince, is also a prominent figure within Top Rank's promotional company. On the other hand, Devin Haney, with a then impressive record of 30 wins and 15 knockouts, was a promotional free agent. Haney's last 3 fights at the time were co-promoted by Top Rank and DeBella Entertainment, during which he unified the 135-pound division with 2 victories over George Kambosos in 2022. Haney defended his titles once more in a unanimous decision win against Vasily Lomachenko on May 20th, 2023 in Las Vegas. By the time Haney secured his victory over Lomachenko, Stevenson was already the mandatory challenger. Stevenson earned this position through a dominant performance, securing a 6th-round knockout against Shuichiro Yoshino in their WBC lightweight title eliminator on April 8, 2023 in Newark, New Jersey. This victory solidified Stevenson's status as one of the top contenders in the lightweight division. Following Haney's victory over Lomachenko, Stevenson made his intentions clear. He was present at the event and briefly confronted Haney, expressing his desire for the fight. Stevenson was eager to add another title to his collection. However, when negotiations began, Stevenson was displeased with the initial offer, which only gave him 25% of the purse. Dubin addressed this issue in a follow-up letter to the WBC, emphasizing the need for a fair split in the event of a purse bid. It has come to my attention that in ordering the mandatory and officially commencing the free negotiations period, the WBC has of late notified the parties of the division of proceeds in the event a purse bid becomes necessary, Dubin noted. He also pointed out that while the division of proceeds was usually addressed after the free negotiations period, in this case, it was essential to discuss it earlier. Dubin's letter argued that Stevenson's market value warranted a 50-50 split, stating that Section 216 of the WBC rules states that the Board of Governors may, by a majority vote, authorize a modification of the division of purse offer proceeds between boxers in a purse offer in particular cases, such as consideration of outstanding marketing value of one of the boxers, as the WBC shall determine in its sole discretion. The modification of the split of the remainder shall be limited to 60 to 40% and 55 to 45%, except in the most exceptional circumstances in which the split may be modified to 50 to 50% at the WBC's sole discretion. Respectfully, this is precisely the exceptional circumstance that Section 216 contemplates.
So Devin Haney is doubling down on the 25% purse split he was going to give to Shakur Stevenson, and that 25% would have been more money that Stevenson made his whole career. That just doesn't sound right.
Stevenson's team made a compelling case for a 50-50 split, citing Stevenson's consistent drawing power on television and at live events. Dubin pointed out that Stevenson's televised fights had consistently drawn higher ratings than Haney's. For example, when Stevenson fought Oscar Valdez on April 30th, 2022, he drew 166 million viewers on ESPN, while Haney's fights against George Kambosos in October 2022 and Lomachenko in May 2023 drew lower averages of 945,000 and 923,000 viewers, respectively. Dubin also talked about Stevenson's success in selling tickets, particularly in his hometown of Newark. Stevenson's last 2 fights set attendance records at Newark's Prudential Center, with over 10,000 fans attending each event. This level of support was significant considering that Stevenson's opponents, Shuichiro Yoshino and Robson Conceição, were not widely known. On the other hand, when Haney fought in his adopted hometown of Las Vegas, he reportedly sold fewer than 3,000 tickets.
Talking about, man?
That's the issue right there. I know what I'm worth. I know who I am. I know, like, at the end of the day, you're not going to tell me, oh, we're going to offer 25% to Shakur, but we're going to give this person this much, or we're going to give this person this much.
Another point in Stevenson's favor was his status as an Olympian. Stevenson proudly represented the United States at the 2016 Rio Olympics, where he won a silver medal and garnered international attention. This accomplishment added to Stevenson's market value and made him a more appealing contender for a major title fight. As Stevenson's team continued to push for the fight, they made it clear that they expected the WBC to rule in their favor. Regardless of the outcome, Stevenson was all but assured a shot at the WBC title. However, there were growing speculations that Haney might move up to junior welterweight, which could complicate matters. Boxing Scene confirmed that there were already discussions about a potential fight between Haney and WBC 140-pound champion Regis Prograis.
Haney wants to be at. Oh, they put it down! Devin Haney with a lightning quick strike!
In the event that Haney moved up in weight or refused to honor his mandatory obligation, Stevenson would face the next highest available contender, which would likely mean a showdown with Lomachenko. But for now, Stevenson's team was focused on securing the fight with Haney, believing that this was the fight the fans wanted to see. In conclusion, in the event a purse bid becomes necessary, Mr. Stevenson strongly urges the Board of Governors to institute an equitable division of purse bid proceeds pursuant to Section 2:16 of the WBC rules, stated Dubin. By any measure, he possesses outstanding marketing value. This situation showed how much Stevenson wanted this fight. His team's persistence and their efforts to ensure a fair split demonstrated their confidence in Stevenson's marketability and his ability to draw attention to the sport. Now that Stevenson had formally pushed for the fight, the ball was in the WBC's court. Turki Alalshik, an influential figure in boxing, even confirmed the strong interest and anticipation for the fight, hinting that it would be something special. However, inasmuch as this has been arranged, there could still be some challenges. As we saw with Canelo, Shakur Stevenson had recently opened up about turning down an initial offer to fight Devin Haney, stirring up quite a discussion among boxing fans. The offer reportedly included a 25% split of the purse, which Stevenson found unacceptable. The two-time world champion didn't shy away from expressing his displeasure, taking to social media to clarify his stance. Stevenson shared his thoughts in a tweet saying, "Nah, I'm not going to take 25%, but you knew that already? Be realistic." His tweet indicated that the offer was not up to his expectations, suggesting that the financial terms did not reflect his value as a fighter. A fan chimed in, criticizing Stevenson for turning down the offer, implying that as a contender, he shouldn't expect to be treated like the A-side against an undisputed champion like Haney. The fan's comment read, "A contender that believes he should A-side against a sitting undisputed champion." Stevenson didn't hold back in his response, confirming that the offer he declined was indeed related to a potential fight with Haney. He replied, "Get off my nuts, I don't think I'm the A-side, I just know my worth and 25% ain't it. And I didn't turn the fight down either. That was supposedly the first offer, haven't heard nothing else since." This candid response highlights Stevenson's confidence in his abilities and his understanding of his market value. While acknowledging that Haney is the reigning, undisputed champion, Stevenson made it clear that he deserves better than the initial 25% offer, pointing out that negotiations are still ongoing and he hasn't closed the door on the fight. Stevenson's remarks also sparked further speculation about his future plans. He hinted that while he's waiting for a more suitable offer, another lucrative opportunity might be on the horizon. He mentioned that turning down an offer from Turki Al-Sheikh, a prominent figure in the boxing world known for his substantial financial backing, would be hard. And we sort of see it. Now that is Turkey involved, money wouldn't be an issue, which could potentially lead to a more favorable deal. This situation adds another layer of intrigue to the ongoing discussions about a Stevenson-Haney showdown. While Stevenson is determined to secure a deal that reflects his worth, it remains to be seen how negotiations will unfold. The involvement of influential figures like Turkey could significantly impact the financial aspects of the fight, potentially paving the way for the matchup to take place. For now, we will have to wait and see if Haney's team comes back with a revised offer that meets Haney's expectations. With both fighters eager to prove themselves, a fight between Stevenson and Haney could be one of the most anticipated events in the lightweight division. As the negotiations continue, the boxing world is watching closely, hoping for an agreement that will bring these two talented fighters into the ring. Well, how do you think this will turn out? Do you see the Haneys backing down at the last moment? Share your thoughts in the comment section below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more updates. See you in the next one.